everyone. Today I'm going to talk about smart cities. Uh, what do we mean by smart city? How can we tell this city is smart or not? And what are the technologies that enables um, us to make the city smarter? So to begin with, what makes a city smart? I'll be going over some of the literature, mostly from peer-reviewed journals and conferences, what the industry people and academia people are thinking about how uh, smart city is evolving over the time. And I'll just go over the literature and my presentation, but you can feel free to look into more details of the publications that I reference here. So first, the definition of a smart city is it's hard to give one size fits all definition. Um, this idea have been around since 1990s, but since then it has been evolving. I find this definition from IBM quite summarizing the concept that the smart city will be an instrumented, interconnected, and intelligent city. So it's like you'll have some sorts of data from sensors and everything. You'll have interconnected machines and people, and then you will make intelligent decision uh, from all this infrastructure and the services. I reference this journal which summarizes the definitions, dimensions, and performance and initiatives regarding smart cities. Going on from definition, um, studies like this review have been kind of pointing out what are the services are expected from smart cities. Um, you can say mostly making the day-to-day services like registration, tourism, waste management, healthcare, making them smarter, making them online, and making better use of data. So this study talks about how uh, many cities of Europe are using their e-services to make the lives of citizens better, and they find these e-services according to this percentage they're uh, being online. I would also like to point out to this link here. Um, there has been recent, it's December 2018 uh, video that shares the recent advancement in Macau Smart City in collaboration with Alibaba Cloud. Feel free to check that video out. And going from services that are covered, we will go to infrastructure side of the smart city. So we'll have a smarter uh, power grid, electricity, renewable energy, and then we also have smarter infrastructure like parking spaces, train stations, airports, smart homes, and all collectively makes a city smarter. Moving on from infrastructure to applications, this study talks about Tel Aviv smart city, and they have some new applications and services like smart parking and open access data and uh, for example free Wi-Fi all over the city. And some of these services and applications are the key to smarter cities, as the literature says. um, Going from here, in terms of applications, we see lots of government related e-government, transportation, better emergency response, and related applications. At the same time, we see some of the services just to make the lives of citizens better, like smarter traffic, tourism, healthcare, better education, and how all of this comes together, a smart city. And this study here, based on um, a literature survey, they also go about talking about business applications like enterprise management, smarter enterprise management, innovation ecosystem for innovation and entrepreneurship, agricultural facilities, and they also cover environment like renewable energy aspects, waste management, water management, smarter housing, things like that. From there, we go into this, go back to this study, which kind of summarizes the indicators. How can we say that a city is smarter? Will observe a smart economy, smart people. I'm just skipping the details. You can pause and read what it is there, but we expect smarter governance, environmental living. You see a lot of repetitive stuff, so I'll just skip over. And then we have some this study that talks about the indicator and indexes of the system. In terms of smart infrastructure, we'll need information infrastructure, high speed wireless network, broadband network, things like that. And also we need information sharing infrastructure, government data center, or public private data center, and disaster preparedness, which is a very important thing for the smart city scenario. And this goes on about smart economy, smart environment, smart management, smart transportation, smart living, which goes back to education, healthcare. And after that, this study covers some of the smart city initiatives in Seattle. We have Quebec City, and we also have a city in Germany that have been taking smart city initiatives. So now that we know what are the services and applications and infrastructure are being considered in a smart city scenario, we want to know how to uh, make the technologies behind that smartness. To summarize, the key enable technologies would be, of course, Internet of Things, where everything is connected to everything. Then all the sensors and data from cyber physical systems, smarter systems like parking structure are coming in. So we need big data analytics, AI, and machine learning. And all these analytics and services and applications has to be run on the cloud, most probably near the smart city, not in the far end of the data center, which brings the edge computing and fog computing into the scenario. And I want to keep this pretty short, so I'll skip over the evolution of the smart city. Back in 2015, we had wireless sensor networks, RFIDs, no 5G, no edge computing, no fog computing, and it started to evolve. We see Internet of Things coming in. We still see um, the file systems. No talk about big data, and then big data comes in, and cloud applications are being considered. And then over time, we see 5G applications, edge fog nodes coming in. This is 2018 study. And then there are more studies regarding how fog can help, how IoT is taking over. So this is an area which is still evolving very much. And as we go into more and more technological aspect, um, we need more applications, more infrastructure in terms of cloud and intelligent decision making, and of course better communication infrastructure, including wireless Wi-Fi, incoming 5G, and we have machine-to-machine Zigbee and Bluetooth communications for IoT. And all these infrastructure and services uh, are going to make the cities smarter. Thanks for watching. I will post the link for this presentation below. Uh, Thanks.